Hey folks, good morning. Joe Mangiacotti here from the Joe Mangiacotti Show on AM 730 WACE and AM 830 WCRN. 6 to 8 o'clock on Saturday mornings, and starting in October, it will be anchoring Saturday and Sunday mornings. We have Hank Stoltz back on the air 6 to 10 Monday through Friday, and I'm 6 to 8 on the weekend, so no reason not to wake up with WCRN on the dial each and every day of the week. Okay. Great show lined up, of course, third Saturday of the month. Dr. Larry Fedewa will join us on air to discuss a few things. We'll take a look at Joe Kennedy. Joe Kennedy running against Ed Markey for that Senate seat. It'll be 8 years. He's been in Congress. He won the 2012 election for that 4th congressional seat. He's 38 years old. Markey, I think, is 73. They're both signing up for, the Green New Deal, $15 minimum wage, all the same left stuff. They're all on board for. So what's the difference? Well, Kennedy thinks it's time for some fresh blood. Does the Kennedy dynasty still have the sway? Will the name guarantee that he retires Ed Markey? We'll talk about that. A lot of other great things to talk about. Of course, this latest attempt to get President Trump, that story breaks, right? This whistleblower, and this person doesn't fall under the guidelines of what a whistleblower is, first of all. And what I'm hearing from this, and so are a lot of other people, is somebody who has access to the president and his phone calls are leaking information that should not be leaked, and that there's a treasonous crime taking place. Now, we already know that this small group of deep state law enforcement and intelligence officers already spied on President Trump during the campaign and even while president. That's all coming out. So just how bad is it? And if these powerful tools that the intelligence agency has been given to protect the United States of America are turned not only on citizens, but think about it, turned on political foes. So if they don't like your political stand or what you have to say or how you say it, that they can use these tools on you. This is beyond a banana republic. We should be petrified of this. They're throwing the Constitution right out the window. So we'll touch on that. It's very aggravating. Oh, speaking of things that aggravating, we'll talk a little bit about Facebook. Facebook didn't put me in Facebook jail, but they've limited my Facebook exposure and what I can do because I have shared false information, and it really stems from something I posted about Hillary Clinton saying that Trump should run for president or would make a good president. And this comes from, she was years and years ago, long before Trump was even talking about it, considering the run for the presidency, at some construction or builder's dinner reception thing she's at, and she said, hey, businessmen would be a good thing to be, that bring a fresh, different perspective to politics, etc. You get where that goes. And she said that, even Donald Trump would be, a really good person to run for president or something along that effect. And truthworld.tv and other sources have this quoted, and it's real, but some snowflake, fascist crybaby or something out there complained that what I posted or what I reposted, I didn't even post this, I just shared it on the Facebook page, is spreading false stuff. And so their fact checkers checked it. Well, who are your fact checkers? If your fact checkers are the same news people that do the slanted news in the first place and the false news in the first place, and then don't cover the news that they don't want because it doesn't fit the narrative, what the hell is that about? So we'll talk about that. That is stupidity. And now, speaking of that, we'll touch a little bit on this Joe Biden thing that I was just talking about, because what happened with this Trump thing, what that is promoted now is some conversation about just what was going on with the Bidens. And you want to talk about abuse of power and foreign influence. Joe Biden is holding $1 billion of your money, taxpayer money, hostage with Ukraine until they take care of his son and fire the prosecutor looking into the gas company that's giving his son $188,000 a month. I mean, it's just unbelievable that a sitting administration strong-armed in racketeering like this to another nation with taxpayer money. I mean, this is just crazy, and we'll talk about that. Then there's just so much other, many other things. We've got the walkout for the global warming. It happened in Boston as well as all over the globe. There's just some stuff. Senator Hirohito is telling us that Democrats can't connect to the average person because of how smart they are. We got to talk about that as well. Anyway, all this coming up starting at 6 o'clock. Lines are open and available for your calls and participation. 508-871-7000, 508-871-7000. We also have our text line. Follow us on social media, Joe Mangi Show. Okay, that's Joe Mangi, M-A-N-G-I, Show. That'll do it for now. All right. So I don't have Teddy with me this morning. He's staying home and sleeping in, but we'll be going to the Woofstock celebration later this morning. So come by and see us at the Elks in Hudson. We'll be at the WCRN booth, and Teddy, the dog on the radio, will be there. And we're doing our tease video here from the car again. It just works out a lot easier. And hopefully the other vehicle will be out of the body shop soon, and as the snow starts to fly, I won't be taking the Jaguar out in bad weather. At least that's what we're hoping. All right, so I'll see you on the radio.